Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be watching Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 6, and this next episode is called The Laws of Gods and Men, and hopefully this episode will be Tyrion's trial. Finally, I was so sure it was going to be the previous one, but yeah, nope, not yet. So I guess hopefully this week we finally get to that and see how that's gonna go. Like, I'm so curious how that whole thing is going to end, right? Will he be found guilty, not guilty? And if he's not guilty, will they try and figure out who actually did it? Because like, Olenna cannot be found out. She's a queen. I love what she's done. She cannot be punished for that. Like, no, not allowed. She needs to stay on the show for the rest of the runtime. Like, I cannot lose her. I'm also still reeling from that revelation from the previous episode about Littlefinger and how he's kind of behind all of this. He started the Game of Thrones. Like, what do you mean? And it also made me think that it was also his dagger that was used to try and kill Bran. So like, what if it was actually him? Like, he tried to have Bran killed and then came up with this whole story of how Tyrion got the dagger from him, so the Starks would have even a bigger reason to hate the Lannisters, to fan the flames, and it was actually all Littlefinger this whole time. It's insane. Like, genuinely one of my favorite reveals up to date. Like, that was genuinely, I was not expecting it at all. So cool. So yeah, I'm very excited to see more of him this episode, and even Lysa as well, who's part of this whole conspiracy thing. Like, I was not expecting that for her either. So yeah, very excited to get into this episode. And if you guys are interested, you can watch the full unedited reaction to this up on my Patreon. The link is gonna be in the description down below. And let's just get into it. Oh, this is a new location. Exciting. Oh my fucking god. So Stannis is the one who's coming here. Dude, that looks so cool. I loved it. Is that Mark Geddes?
Welcome to the Iron Bank.
That sure is him.
Please.
Oh.
And you feel your blood gives you a claim on our gold.
More than any man living.
How many fighting men remain loyal to you?
4,000.
That's not a lot.
And how many ships do you have? The ones still afloat, Sir Davos, not at the bottom of Blackwater Bay.
Damn you for being so specific.
I'm afraid we must respectfully decline your request. But we thank you for paying us the honor of your visit.
Why is he looking at Stannis like that? I'm sorry, not Stannis, Davos.
This is the payment that was demanded by King Stannis for my crimes. I consider it an honest accounting. He's an honest man, and he's your best chance to get back the money you've sunk into Westeros. Which is a lot, I imagine. Wars are expensive. When Tywin's gone, who do you back?
That is a problem for another time.
Begging your pardon, I think it's a problem for now.
Exactly. And they owe them so much money.
He's got the birthright. He's a tried and tested battle commander. And he doesn't just talk about paying people back, he does it.
Well, did it work? Are you gonna back him?
We sail at sunrise. We. You, me, we.
Where are you sailing? Back to Westeros?
There's a chest of the good stuff left back in your house. I gave it to your wife.
He's like, fuck you, I hate my wife.
You're not my friend, my friend.
I give you until the full moon to order all Ironborn scum.
Oh my god, finally! Go get your brother.
They skinned our countrymen. And they mutilated my brother. As long as they can hurt our prince with impunity, the word Ironborn means nothing.
Yes! Oh, I love her. Hopefully she can get Theon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, you know what would be crazy if Theon was not willing to go with them? Like, he's that far gone.
Theon Greyjoy.
I don't know.
I'm here for Theon Greyjoy. Take me to the dungeons.
He's not in the dungeons.
He has his own little room now. Dude, they put him with the dogs as if he's a pet. That is so fucked up.
Lost cage on the right.
Thank you. We're going home.
Dude, he looks so scared.
Tell him you couldn't trick me.
I'm not tricking you, Theon. I'm saving
Not
you.
Theon. Reek. Here. Reek. My name is Reek. If they catch us in here, we're trapped.
Oh god, he really is that far gone.
I've always been big.
Oh my god, why is he covered in blood? Did he kill the woman he was with?
This is turning into a lovely evening.
Oh, fuck. That's your sister. Oh, they really fucked him up.
How fast can you run?
Fuck, let's get out of here. Dude, I knew Tyrion wasn't gonna come with them. They really fucked him up. That is so sad.
My brother's dead.
No, he just needs some extensive therapy.
I have a treat for you. A reward. Those creatures who came in the night, they wanted to take you away, and you didn't let them. You remained loyal.
That's awesome to hear.
I didn't want them to take me. I was so scared. I didn't want them.
Yes, Reek.
You didn't want them to take you because you thought it was a trick, not because you didn't want to leave.
Do you love me, Reek?
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, of course, my lord.
God, this is so crazy to see.
Because I need you to do something for me. Something very important.
Kill his sister?
I need you to play a role, to pretend to be someone you're not.
Oh, pretend to be Theon Greyjoy, who you are definitely not.
Pretend to be who?
Theon Greyjoy.
I don't like it that I understand this guy. I don't like it at all. Get me out of his head. Oh my god, Daenerys, control your dragon.
It was your dragons, he says. They came this morning for his flock.
Oopsie.
But I will see he has paid their value 3 times over.
She's such a good queen. I love her.
Greenwood.
He's like, oh, thank you so much. Fuck this fucking goat. Son, come on. We can go on a little vacation now. We've got the money.
My father, one of Meereen's most respected and beloved citizens, oversaw the restoration and maintenance of its greatest landmarks, this pyramid included.
For that, he has my gratitude. I should be honored to meet him.
Oh, he dead.
You have, your grace. You crucified him.
Oops. Should have told me sooner so I could have thanked him.
Your father crucified innocent children.
My father spoke out against crucifying those children. He decried it as a criminal act, but was overruled. Is it justice to answer one crime with another?
Not really, no. That's revenge.
My treatment of the masters was no crime. You'd be wise to remember that.
I don't know about that.
Your grace, I ask that you order these men taken down so that they might receive proper burials.
And what of the slave children these noble Meereenese crucified?
But they're dead. The masters are dead too. We could give this to the people so that they don't rise up against you.
She has 2 knights advising her, Jorah Mormont and Barristan Selmy. And she has 3 dragons.
Baby dragon.
Ah, teenage dragons.
Mormont is spying on her for us.
No longer he appears to be fully devoted to her.
He fell in love. And who can blame him?
He took his dismissal from the King's Guard a bit harder than anticipated.
He's an old man. He wasn't fit to protect my son.
Joffrey didn't die on his watch.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm not actually a nobleman. No one is under obligation to call me lord.
And yet everyone does.
That's his fucking power.
We have some lovely boys on retainer, but you did like boys before. Really?
He's like, my gaydar is never wrong though. Very weird.
But I was never interested in girls either.
What then?
My asexual king.
The absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things.
Such as?
I thought he doesn't want the throne. Or was it a lie he told Littlefinger? Kingslayer. Oh, that's true. Wait, how have I not connected the dots on that? Like, obviously he didn't do it, but technically, now people think there are 2 Kingslayers in one family.
Tyrion of the House Lannister, stand accused by the Queen Regent of regicide. Did you kill King Joffrey?
No, I did not.
How would you say he died then?
Choked on his pigeon pie.
So you would blame the bakers?
Or the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
Once we'd got King Joffrey safely away from the mob, the imp rounded on him. He slapped the king across the face and called him a vicious idiot and a
Okay,
fool.
and was he wrong to do so? No. And what does that have to do with anything?
He marched up those steps and called our king a halfwit. Compared his grace to the Mad King and suggested he'd meet the same fate. When I spoke in the king's defense, he threatened to have me killed.
Oh, why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore at her clothes and beat her.
Silence!
Exactly. Context matters. Let him talk.
My stores were plundered by the accused, Tyrion Lannister, after he had me wrongfully imprisoned. Grand Maester.
We should have killed him when we had the chance.
This was found on the body of Dontos Hollard. He was last seen spiriting Sansa Stark.
Wait, they found him?
She wore this necklace, residue of the most rare and terrible poison was found inside.
Fuck.
Used to strike down the most noble child the gods ever put on this good earth.
God, I hate him so much. I can't wait for him to die. Can't believe he outlived Joffrey though. Like, that's crazy.
The day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you'll know the debt is paid.
Your own brother said this to you.
Okay.
Shortly before the Battle of Blackwater Bay, I confronted him about his plans to put Joffrey on the front lines.
You threatened the love of his life, bitch.
Tyrion said, and you will know the debt is paid. What debt?
Yes, Oberyn!
I discovered he'd been keeping whores in the Tower of the Hand. I asked him to confine his salacious acts to the brothel where such behavior belongs. He wasn't pleased.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, you liar!
Perhaps his marriage to Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
Varys, are you kidding me?
May I ask the witness one question?
Exactly, like, where's his lawyer? Like, this is bullshit, only the prosecution gets to ask questions.
You'd condemn your own son to death.
I've condemned no one. The trial is not over.
This isn't a trial, it's a farce. Cersei has manipulated everything, and you know.
Exactly, exactly.
I saved your life so you could murder my brother.
It won't be murder, it'll be justice.
Justice?
Fucking love Jaime.
What happens to your dynasty when Tyrion dies? I'm a Kingsguard, forbidden by oath to carry on the family line.
I'm well aware of your oath.
What happens to your name? Who carries the lion banner into future battles?
No one.
Lancel Lannister? Others whose names I don't even remember.
What happens to my dynasty if I spare the life of my grandson's killer?
It survives. Through me.
Dude, I love it. I love his reasoning.
I'll leave the Kingsguard.
If you let Tyrion live.
Done. When the testament is concluded and the guilty verdict rendered, Tyrion will be given the chance to speak. He'll plead for mercy. I'll allow him to join the Night's Watch.
Are you kidding me?
You'll remove your white cloak immediately. You will leave King's Landing to assume your rightful place at Casterly Rock.
You really thought this through.
You have my word.
And you have mine.
Dude, this is crazy. There's no way this is how it ends though, right? There has to be some sort of twist coming. I just feel like maybe Oberyn is the wild card here who in the end is gonna be like, oh, not guilty, you know?
You're going to be found guilty.
Oh, you think so?
And when you are, you need to enter a formal plea for mercy and ask to be sent to the wall. Father's agreed to it.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing, and we both know how that turned out.
Father is not Joffrey. He'll keep his word.
How do you know?
Also, I get that he's the judge, but couldn't still Cersei overrule him as the Queen Regent and still just have Tyrion killed?
Crown may call its next witness.
Who is it? Who is it? It's not Shay, right? I hate being right! But also props to Peter Dinklage, because that's the only way I knew it was Shay. Like, his face was so good. I was like, oh fuck, he's looking at Shay.
I was handmaiden to his wife, Lady Sansa.
Oh,
This man stands...
Right, I forgot about that connection.
I know that he's guilty. He and Sansa planned together.
Silence!
Oh my god, who got to her? When did they get to her? What is this?
How could you possibly know all this? Why would he reveal such plans to his wife's maid?
Oh, because I was his whore.
You belong to me now, he said. I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world.
I mean, it was supposed to be. Context again, context matters.
And did you?
Did I what?
It's so messy.
Fuck him like it was his last night in this world?
He's having way too much fucking time. He's having way too much fun.
I kissed him where he wanted, I licked him where he wanted. I let him put himself where he wanted. I was his property. I would wait in his chambers for hours so he could use me when he was bored.
This is insane. Like, this is actually insane.
Please don't.
I am a whore. remember?
Is this revenge because he broke her heart?
But she wouldn't let him in her bed, so he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
This is so fucked. Yeah, okay, he's gonna be found guilty. This is messed up. Do they have something on her?
I wish to confess. I wish to confess.
What do you mean? Oh god, Jaime is so angry.
I saved you. I saved this city.
He really did.
All your worthless lives. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Maybe so, maybe so.
I'm guilty. Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king?
No.
He didn't say that, no.
Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime.
Fell in love with a whore?
I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You are not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh.
Is he not though?
I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Exactly. If it was Jaime who was accused of killing Joffrey, this would not be happening.
I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores.
Oh my god, yes, Tyrion! His smug face!
I wish I was the monster you think I am.
I don't. You're great the way you are.
I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
Oh my god, he lost it. But I love this.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate.
What does that mean?
I demand
a trial by combat. That's insane. You know, it's so crazy that that's always a possibility. Like, you could be guilty, but go free because you're just like, I'm just gonna fight someone. It seems like a very flawed system. His face. Oh my god, what a showdown. Oh my god, I can't believe that's how they're ending the episode. I really thought we were gonna have the verdict this episode, but I guess not. It's coming next episode, and like, oh my goodness. So I'm assuming Tyrion is gonna choose Bronn as his champion, and I wonder who the other's gonna choose. Like, who will Tyrion choose? Will he choose Jaime? Probably not, right? Because you wouldn't want your son to die because he's also not at his best anymore. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that combat is gonna go next episode. But again, as I said, what a crazy thing though, right? Where like, you're so close to getting a guilty verdict, right? Like, everybody is against you, all the testimonies, you're gonna get found guilty, but you can just still be like, yeah, I want the trial by combat. Like, what a weird setup, especially because obviously with Tyrion being who he is, he wouldn't actually be executed for this, but he could ask for mercy and get sent to the wall. But with most people, the punishment would be death. So like, what do you even have to fear to ask for a trial by combat, right? Like, if you know you're gonna get found guilty and your punishment will be death, couldn't you just be like, I want trial by combat? Couldn't Ned have had that? Like, could he have said that, like, yeah, no, I stand by my things and I want a trial by combat? Like, it's kind of a dumbass system, no? Like, if you're gonna die anyway, you might as well go out swinging or even win. Like, how crazy of a system is this? That's so funny to me. But yeah, I love the Tyrion's little confession. It was so good. Get it, man. Fuck him up. Like, he is so right in everything he's saying as well. Like, it's all thanks to him that there's still even a King's Landing the way it is now, and with a Lannister on the throne. And people are so ungrateful to him, and they're accusing him with all of this bullshit. And oh my god, the Shay part has me shook. Like, what the hell happened? I thought she left. I guess she didn't, and I wonder if she was blackmailed or threatened or whatever to give her testimony, or if this is her revenge against Tyrion because he broke her heart. But like, does she not understand that the only reason he said all of those things is to protect her? Like, she can now see how insane they are. I mean, she should have been able to see that before as well. Like, I don't know, she just felt like a little weird in that regard. Like Shay has been shown to be so smart and understanding of everything that's happening at King's Landing and at court, but still somehow she just has like a blind spot to the danger she's in because of who Tyrion is and because of who she is and like their relationship together. Like obviously she would be killed if anybody like Tyrion or Cersei found out about them, and that's the part she doesn't believe or doesn't understand. It's so weird to me. So like if she's here for revenge because he broke her heart, I call BS. Like it doesn't seem like that would make any sense. You know what I mean? Like she can't be that dumb, because it was very obvious why Tyrion broke up with her and why he wanted her to leave. Like if he didn't care about her, he never would have gotten her money and the way out and like a place for her at Essos or something, or like Bravos or wherever he wanted to send her. Like if he truly gave zero fucks and just only thought of her as a whore that he doesn't love and was just a little fun for him, then he would have just been like, okay, get out of my chambers and like do whatever the fuck you want, right? Like he never would have gone through all of this trouble. I really hope someone has something on her, like something crazy or something. I can't see Shay doing this for revenge, because that's just so dumb. So yeah, I'm really excited for next episode and to see how this trial is gonna go and what happens when Tyrion wins, because I'm assuming he's going to win, right? Like we're not just gonna have him be executed. So yeah, I'm excited to find out how King's Landing will feel about him after this, how his dad will feel about him after this, and how all of this will go. Oh, you know what would be like a curveball? If it was Jaime who actually fought for him, right? Because back in season 1, yeah, definitely season 1, when he was on trial, he wanted to choose his brother as his champion. It would be such an insane twist if he went for him again and Jaime would actually accept. I know he isn't up to his old skills, like he is not as strong as he used to be, and he still has a lot to train with his left hand, but it could be like such a crazy cool twist moment for Tyrion to actually choose him. Like I would love that. That would be so cool. So yeah, I truly cannot wait to see the ending to this insane storyline next episode. But man, the Theon portion of this episode was quite difficult to watch. Like he truly has been broken down by Ramsay. It was kind of sad to see. Like again, Theon is a pretty bad guy. I mean, he killed 2 children for nothing, like for no reason technically. He just wanted to assert dominance and power. But still, like watching him go through all of this, it's so messed up. Like him not even really recognizing his sister, not being willing to go with her. Like it's truly so difficult to see. And then him also just claiming that I'm Reek, I've always been Reek, I've never been anything else but Reek. Like it's crazy to see how much trauma can really just rewire your brain in such a short period of time as well. You know, I mean, I think it's been maybe like a month or maybe 2 months. Like sure, it's not a short amount of time, but still in the grand scheme of things, you know, like Theon has been alive for like whatever 25 years or how old he is, and all of that was taken away from him in 2 months. Like that's so crazy. And then that scene with him and Ramsay and the bath, like that was so genius of Ramsay. Like I hate to say it, but like actually giving him positive reinforcements and just not hurting him is really solidifying Theon's love for him, even though it's not real love, right? Like it's just a trauma response that Theon is going through. But Ramsay actually being kind to him is gonna do some irreparable damage, I feel. Like that's so crazy and smart of him. But yeah, it's an insane thing. I don't even know what they're gonna do next. Like Ramsay's saying that like, oh, I need you to play a role. I need you to be Theon Greyjoy, like this character that you've never heard of before. Like, let me tell you how you should be acting like him. That's crazy. So I'm guessing the castle he wants to take over is the one on Pike. I guess maybe this is what's gonna lead us to that's called? I mean, he's a Greyjoy, but like Baelon, I think it's Baelon, right? Like this is what's gonna lead to his death, perhaps, because we're still waiting on the 3rd death from Stannis's little wish and blood magic he did. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Very heartbreaking as well. Like, I had a feeling, you know, when Yara got there, I was like, oh, fuck, Theon is not gonna wanna go with them, is he? That is so sad. And then her saying that her brother is dead when he's not. But like, what can you do? I don't think they have the therapy methods just yet figured out on how to actually save Theon, but I kind of do hope that he can be saved or at least get killed, because whatever is going on with him, this is not alive. This is awful and horrific and horrible, and yeah, we need to get him away from this one way or another. Like, he needs to get out of this situation ASAP. So yeah, this was a crazy good episode. I really enjoyed it, and I am beyond excited for the next one. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, a huge shout out to all my Patreons for supporting me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my